Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be looking at the opening touchdown of the 2023 season. Going to be a touchdown to Amon-Ra St. Brown right around over there, so we'll watch it, and then we'll kind of walk through a little bit. We got 2x2 stack set with the running back offset to the right out of shotgun and 11 personnel. 3rd and 6. Goff looks to the running back, comes back to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who picks up the touchdown. Gets in the end zone. The film cuts off before his little dance, which, kind of a shame, I suppose. So what are they doing? Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator for the Lions, one of my favorite play callers last year for short yardage and low red zone situations. Very creative. I use a lot of motion, use a lot of stuff at the line to spring guys open. St. Brown specifically, he'll try to get open. But what they're doing here, they've got this 2x2 look, both stacked. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown right there, stacked underneath. And they're going to do switch releases on both sides. So we're on a mesh from the underneath, kind of crossing underneath. You got this little mesh action, and then you've got this push out kind of run off here. So you got these switch releases at the line, which depending on how they're going to play this, you got these, I think right here. Depending how they're going to play this, if it's man, and there was a follow earlier, which we'll see. We'll kind of run back and look at that. It could be some kind of man coverage on the front here, and then we got these safeties kind of looking to do something on the back end here. We do have a follow, which can be a man tell. You get some man coverage down here, which mesh is a really good answer to that. So they're going to have kind of this mesh with these runoff routes here, and then they're running a rail. So it's a mesh rail with this is on the rail route right here. And these are just kind of runoffs. You got these digs. These are kind of running. You can work to these afterwards. But really what Goff is looking to do here is he's looking 1, it's terrible, to 2. And you see what's happening in the middle. So we're going to see him get his feet set. He's going to look for that rail. And then he's going to look otherwise. And one of the guys we're going to look at here is this linebacker. That's going to kind of tell him where to go afterwards. So we'll watch him right there. You can see the rail route out of the backfield. Goff back foot set to throw. It's a little muddy. Okay, so they're running off here. That's good. A little messy there. He's going to follow him up. We do have this linebacker coming over. So if he's going to throw this, you're throwing that out there so the running back can run underneath it. He's going to get blown up right there. So Goff kind of reads that linebacker, sees the linebacker, comes back to the middle, finds Amon-Ra St. Brown. So one of the things for Amon-Ra St. Brown, we've got this linebacker here, right? So he's gone. So you've created space, create a little bit of space right here because he's vacated. So now you're running this. You've got this little cross up here where this guy's trying to go over the top. You get this runoff. And I always like to say interference in here. Interference has a negative connotation because you think offensive pass interference. It's not the case. Kind of rub route. That's a switch release. What it does if you're playing man coverage, there's going to be, you get that kind of tight switch off the line. We'll kind of run back and look at that actually here real quick. So instead of me just kind of talking about it. So I'm going to watch him right here. So he kind of he's got the little stutter step. So he's got the nice little kind of initial jab step by Amon-Ra St. Brown right there. Jab, kind of get him on his heels a little bit, give that a little bit of chance to set up. It's not a ton, but he's got separation there. So now that's one of these crossing routes. You're running away from your guy. He's already got leverage. You got that inside release. You're running across the field. You've removed this guy from the equation. You have this safety now coming down, but really nice job by the crosser here. I think that's he was Josh Reynolds, I believe. He's going to kind of give him this little Euro step thing. We're going to watch him kind of come across that little dip step and then come over. And it's just enough. You can see it right here. He's got that dip step, little Euro step, kind of fake step in, hop step out. So he doesn't run into him. That big collision in the middle of the field likely gets called offensive pass interference. He got that dip step enough to influence. So now he has to cut under that, which just buys Amon-Ra St. Brown then enough time, then he can just kind of run through. Create a little bit more space on that right there. Go through, catch, get to the end zone. Now they have to get to the 3 to get the first down. So even if he falls forward, he catches that, turns upfield, falls forward, he's likely got the first down right there anyway. But as it stands, really nicely done. Gets in the end zone. We'll watch. I think that's Laporta right there. It's a really nice game. And see him kind of dip that shoulder to keep the outside. And then he kind of works that back inside, keeps the corner with him. Nicely done. Great initial route and release from Amon-Ra St. Brown. Good read. We'll look at it from the end zone copy here. Good read from Goff to see that linebacker on the rail. You can see him right there. He's looking over. Linebacker's going. He's going to get blown up. Work back, find the middle, find your crosser, get the touchdown. Really nice stuff again from Ben Johnson, and nicely done from the Lions offense on that play. So hope to have some fun stuff on the Packers later this week. But yeah, hope you enjoy this little look, and I will talk to you later.